What up, that's His Squad, and welcome back, guys. It's your boy Sean.
And your girl, Mel. Welcome, guys.
Welcome back.
All right, guys. Today we'll be reacting to Mother Addresses Baby's Death in Senatobia, Mississippi shooting.
Yes, guys. Another sad story. All right, so before we get into it, go ahead and smash that like button and turn on that notification bell so you guys are notified. All right, and hype this video up. Here we go.
All right.
Mother of a 1-year-old killed in a Senatobia police shooting is speaking out for the first time tonight. And she says there is much more to this story. WREG's Raven Copeland joins us live with the very latest. And Raven, what do you know?
Well, Stephanie, in that video that we received from the Ben Crump law firm who is representing the family, Valicia Wally says that she was at Walmart with a friend and baby Cohen. And when they walked out of the store, she says her friend was approached by police. From there, she describes how the situation escalated.
But they tried to say that she forcefully was trying to drive and hit them, but they was all on the right side and she was driving towards the left. They just personally just shot in the car.
Valicia Wiley is speaking out for the first time just days after her 1-year-old son, Cohen, was killed by a police officer in Senatobia Sunday. The mother says she was walking out of Walmart with a friend and baby Cohen when Wiley's friend was reportedly approached by police.
They tried to stop her, but I kept walking because it had nothing to do with me. By the time me and my baby got in the car, she came, and then when we was backing up, they was running out the con. I raised my baby up because they withdrawed their gun. She had no tent.
Wiley alleges 3 to 4 shots were fired, with at least one of the bullets hitting baby Cohen and at least 2 hitting the driver. Cohen's mother says they then drove to the hospital where her 1-year-old boy unfortunately died from his injuries. Senatobia police allege that officers attempted to stop the car multiple times, but the driver refused and reportedly drove into an officer's direction, which resulted in the shots being fired.
But they tried to say that she forcefully was trying to drive and hit them, but they was all on the right side and she was driving towards the left. They just personally just shot in the car. They ain't charged me with nothing. They just let me go. They didn't say
my
nothing.
Lord Jesus.
They just kept telling the crowd that they were shoplifting. But I don't know if they found anything because it's nothing to find.
The officer involved in the deadly shooting has been placed on leave, and the body cam footage has not been released because the case remains under investigation. As the Senatobia community awaits answers, there are calls for unity, transparency, and accountability.
But my position is, if she had walked out of there with every pamper in the store, that did not elevate the situation to shooting a gun.
Right. Reflect back to things that I have witnessed most of my
Lord
life.
Jesus.
The only difference, we just living in a different time, but the power structure have the same mentality they had when I was a child.
Tonight at 6, you'll hear more from those 2 men who actually helped lead a Mississippi boycott in the 1980s. They explain the similarities that they see from back then to now as they call on the community to unite. Reporting live from Senatobia, Mississippi, for your news leader, Raven Copeland, WREG News.
That is the most heartbreaking thing I've ever seen. A 1-year-old baby. That is horrible. You mean to tell me he couldn't have shot the tires and arrested the woman? He's just shooting everywhere.
First of all,
like, didn't he have who was training these guys?
what? None of this makes sense. My heart is so heavy right now. First of all, condolences to the family, because we have just lost an angel. This baby didn't even make it to pre-K yet.
1-year-old.
And now they got to put him in a car
by the police.
It's no way in the world.
It's like this world is burning.
So you mean to tell me,
are we in hell?
You got 2 females and a 1-year-old baby, and you shoot at the car 4 times right in the window. You can't tell me this wasn't intentional.
Wow.
1-year-old.
Wow.
And then someone say, like, you know, time haven't changed. It's just different, you know. People still got to go through this?
I've never heard of an officer shooting a 1-year-old baby. Goodness gracious. You would expect that if you're in the hood with people who never had training, who want to pick up a gun and be gangster, and they just shoot and don't know where they're shooting. But a trained officer, like, this is unacceptable. This is so unacceptable. And I don't know if, if this is going to start some type of war or whatever. I don't know what's the agenda going on in the world.
I'm starting to think our babies got a target on their back.
This
Babies.
is horrible.
All right, grown men, I get it. But the babies, these are babies.
That is a baby boy.
He didn't have a chance to live his life. No first grade, no graduation, no happy birthday celebration, nothing. 1 year on God's green earth. And it's been snatched away from him. Because his mom going and getting him some Pampers, some Huggies from Walmart.
Wow.
Where's the regular security with no pim-pims? Where's the regular security with the billy club and the flashlight guy? Call him. It's 2 women.
They're acting like it's a drug bust or something.
How do you discharge your weapon with not even thinking?
With all the criminals out here,
You could have had the place and met them at the house.
shoot up a car with a 1-year-old baby in there because you think someone is stealing something.
And now,
That is disgusting.
I'm starting to think like all these police officers, they just got one thing on their mind. That's what I'm starting to think.
But it's not all. See, we can't.
No, it's not all.
We can't.
It's not all. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying it's on some of their minds.
And this makes it more dangerous for the good cops. Like, there are so many cops who are good cops who do their job and who protect the public. Unfortunately, this was not one of those cops. Like, this is horrible. There are good cops out there, guys, and this cop does not represent every cop. And it's just horrible. This is the second murder of someone who is, who they think is shoplifting and blown away. I mean, goodness gracious.
This didn't happen too many times. Police brutality. This didn't happen way too many times. It didn't happen way too many times. It need to be stopped right now, today. Today. We don't want to cover another story where one of the babies, their life snatched away from them.
It's just getting very,
They can't even talk. 1 year.
My heart is hurting.
And so now, what do people do when they get pulled over by the police now? They terrified. They scared.
This is
I'm
sad.
thinking in my mind like, dang, I don't want to get pulled over by the police now because I don't know what's going to happen. And we ride around with our babies in the car all the time. No one wants to be afraid of the police. Who do you call when the police is doing wrong?
Who is training these police?
The damn Ghostbusters? Who do you call?
I mean, I was trained in the Police and Correctional Academy as well. I was an officer, and who is training these guys? Who is doing the training? Because it just seems like he's just as bad as the ninjas in the hood. He's just shooting everywhere. Don't know, you could have hit an old lady.
But you knew there was 2 women in the police, in a child in that car. You could have ran the tanks. You could have chased the car. Your first thing to do is poo 4 times?
Another thing I would like to say.
No way. No.
We have to be careful
No.
who we are hanging with who we have our children around. Because if someone is stealing out of a store, we basically know what the outcome could be. We have to protect our children. If you are hanging with someone who is stealing and you have your baby around a person who is stealing from us, I don't know if the person was stealing.
What if you
I have no idea.
stealing and you wasn't stealing?
Okay, that's why I said I don't know. I have no idea. But just for the record, we have to be careful because it's getting crazy out here. We have to protect our children.
The baby life was way more worth than a damn pack of Pampers.
And if the police is
That's
trying
crazy
to
right
stop
there.
you, stop. If the police is telling you to stop, I don't know what happened. I'm going to look deeper into the story. But if a police officer tells you to stop, you stop right away. Because in my experience, you don't know what fear will make you do crazy things. You know, you don't know what's going to happen if someone isn't, obeying an order. Not saying that the cop was right, because he shouldn't have started shooting in the first place unless he thinks that his life is in danger. I just want people to be prepared out here so we don't lose another life.
I'm just trying to figure out how they're going to try to play this out in court. How they're going to try to justify this. Oh, the car was coming towards us, so we had to just discharge our weapons.
Well, the girl said that they were going the opposite direction of where the cops were. I don't know. I haven't watched the video.
Body cam will show. No video should be held. None from the public. Release it. And I hope they got a good team that's ready to go into the court system so justice can be served.
This is horrible.
I don't think this guy should serve another day on the force.
Should not.
Put him in the military somewhere. Let him go over in go fight war somewhere. Because this is just crazy. These are two females with a baby. And you just go nuts.
Just go nuts.
What's on your mind?
Hate.
And you supposed to serve and protect the same people? Whatever happened to a car chase? Whatever happened to running the tags? We got that picture on Walmart on the screen of Walmart on the surveillance. Walmart, like, what? Come on.
But that doesn't sound correct to me. It doesn't sound like he followed protocol.
Nah, I know he didn't. And the angel was gone now because of, whatever was on his mind, whatever he was thinking. No one shot, no fights, no shots at him.
This is crazy.
And if you see the car, you're going to jump in front of the car and put yourself in the middle. I get it. I understand. So you can make it feel like it's, self-defense type thing. It makes no sense at all. Praying for the family. Praying for the family.
Praying for the family.
And sending the condolences. But this is just getting out of hand. You can't tell me that we're not close to hell. Like we one floor away from hell.
One floor away?
That's how I feel. Like
you're already on the floor.
Like you go down one more floor and this thing you there. So it's like it's brewing. It's hot. This is just stirring up all of this tension. It's crazy. Guys, go ahead and smash that like button. Give this video a big fat thumbs up. Get us out of the comment section. Let us know what you guys think. We signing off, guys. Peace, love, and blessings.
Peace,
Everybody,
guys.
peace.